So Ulan and I have arrived in Buenos Aires now, along with our friend Cheston and Liz. And today along with them, visiting what is my favorite place in all of Buenos Aires, the cemetery at Recoleta. What's most attractive to me here in Recoleta Cemetery are all these tombs in their varying architecture. And I guess I'm especially drawn to all of the tombs that are have a architecture and design, from the early 20th century and are modernistic. But the whole diversity of the tombs here is overwhelming. Yeah, look at the design of the metalwork on the door for this tomb. And here's another one, very similar design. Here's a tomb that has a stained glass window, a very modern one. Another beautiful piece of design work. I really love this kind of design and architecture. What an imaginative thing it is to build this. My goodness, look at this tomb. Even though it's made of stone and concrete, everything is an image drawn from the world of nature. So many families, so many tombs. And this one is open with a glass door, and you can see here how what actually is inside of many of the tombs is an entranceway underground where the actual members of the family's bodies are kept. A lot of the tombs here are from families that have been important in the political life of Argentina. A lot of military families. This particular tomb is for former president of Argentina, Ricardo Alfonso. And this is very much a city of the dead. There's passageway after passageway like this one, filled with one family tomb after another. And you could imagine so easily getting lost here. There's another long passageway, one family tomb after another. There are hundreds, thousands of these tombs here. Just a little while ago, I passed a woman who I didn't try to take a picture of. She was opening up a tomb, must have been a family tomb, and she was about to do something inside the tomb, but she didn't really care to have me paying attention to her. So I've been here many times to see people coming back to their family tombs. Look in the middle of all of this. Look at the sculpture design work here. Here's a good view. One passageway leading to a little square among the tombs in that direction. Pan over. Another passageway leading there. Another passageway leading there. It's so much like a city of its own. Now I'm standing in a place where I can give a more panoramic picture of a variety of architecture to the tombs that are standing side by side with one another. There's so much love that's gone into some of these tombs, like this one here that has this beautiful sculpture of this woman who's buried here. I've always admired this tomb that has a pyramid built into a more classic archway at the front. So it's a traditional entrance going into something which is a much more ancient symbol. There are some tombs here that have also falling into disrepair. Maybe the family was very wealthy when the tomb was built, but now this one, the door is broken and falling in, so the family doesn't seem to be able to maintain it anymore. Here's another tomb. It's completely open up on this side, and falling apart in front. Even in a tomb that's somewhat dilapidated, here are signs that the families come to honor the dead. These flowers here inserted in the handles of the door that's breaking away. Here's a tomb that's just been opened. Someone's been visiting and placed a vase of fresh roses in the center of the floor. Here, this passageway is like a major city street, and Evita Peron is buried just off of this street, very inconspicuously. Apparently inconspicuously as a political necessity. Still a controversial figure. There's a central plaza here, and 2 years ago, when Ula and I were visiting, we happened to be here visiting the cemetery on a day when they were celebrating a Catholic Mass in this area. So this was full of representatives from important families, and I was here as they were celebrating this Mass for the dead, and there were angelic presences here, and I felt angelic presences before, but nothing like I felt here on that day. This place was filled with angels. Filled with angels. So I really love being in this place, and I could spend hours just wandering around and taking in the energies and observing the tombs and the love and the care that's been put into them. So I hope you've also enjoyed a little tour of the Recoleta Cemetery.